Hello, are you interested in knowing what the Plainfield, Illinois residential real estate market is doing? I am going to go over that in this video. Hello, my name is Kristine Glockler with the Glockler Group, real estate since '78 with Coldwell Banker Realty. Now, I know there have been headlines and information regarding the national real estate market, and I'm here to give you local information pertaining to the Plainfield, Illinois real estate market so that you have the most accurate local real estate information. Now, this is as of June 3rd of 2022. I'm going to talk about the different market activity, the price ranges, average, median sales prices, etc. So as you can see here, for May of 2022, the median sales price in Plainfield was $322,500. The average sales price in Plainfield for May of 2022 was $349,915. Now, this information is provided by the Midwest Real Estate Data. What is interesting to know is the percentage of last list price to closed. So as you can see, the red is the entire MLS area and the blue is Plainfield. So the percentage of the last list price to closed is 102.4%. So what does that mean? That means that homes are selling above list price. But keep in mind that there are, not in many cases, but in some cases there are homes that may be underpriced, priced below market value. So naturally, I don't suggest that tactic for sellers or for listing agents to do that, but there are some sellers that may be more motivated, want to get a home under contract as soon as possible and reflect that in the list price. So take that into consideration. There are some homes that may be priced under market value, in which case usually then there are more offers received and the price can go up. However, prices where they should be priced at market value, because there is such a disparity between supply and demand, a lot of times the properties are still selling for list price or higher. And of course, if homes are overpriced, that percentage can be a little bit lower and sometimes then can result in a price reduction, etc. And I just also want to mention again, it's all about what's important to that seller. So if a seller is motivated, needs a home sold right away, a quick closing date, that may be reflective in the sales price. But right now there is so much buyer demand in our local markets, not just Plainfield, and not a lot of homes for sale. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about the monthly supply of inventory. So what the monthly supply of inventory means is that that is the time during which all homes would sell. So right now, as you can see, the entire MLS area is 1.6 months. Plainfield is under a month, 0.9. So that means that in 1 month, less than a month, really, all of the homes in Plainfield would be sold. And so that is important to look at, and I'm going to put that into perspective for you. So there are markets, different markets, buyers markets, sellers markets, and markets that are considered neutral. Generally speaking, any monthly supply of inventory under 6 months is considered more of a seller's market. Right around that at 6 month time, it would be considered more of a neutral market. And anything over 6 months, it would be more of a buyer's market. So supply and demand, the more supply then homes usually sit on the market longer. Less supply, usually homes sell faster as long as there is a lot of buyer demand, which is what we are seeing now. Now, a lot of people will kind of assume how the market is or read these headlines that can have some misinformation if they're national headlines. And even headlines regarding mortgage applications. Oh, mortgage applications are down. Keep in mind that, yeah, mortgage applications are down. That doesn't mean fewer people are buying homes. There were a lot more mortgage applications because when rates were lower, there were also a lot of people refinancing homes. So you have to look at the bigger picture. So it's important for people to have specific information as far as what is happening in the local market. And we have been working in the local market. The group has been working in the Chicago suburban market since 1978. We are highly experienced real estate brokers who look out for our clients' best interest. I want to talk to you next about the number of closed sales. So here, this is all of, so if I were to go here, monthly, in Plainfield, there were 151 homes that closed in May of 2022. And if you go back to even here, naturally, our market has seasonality to it. So back in January, it was 86, February, 93, March, 109, April, 149. So we're still seeing an increase. So in April, it was 149, May, it was 151. There is still a lot of properties closing, and there naturally in May are more buyers entering the market. Not only does our market have seasonality to it, but there are a number of buyers who need or want to get a child or children registered for schools. So usually May is one of the busiest months in the market in terms of buyers being out and properties being listed. So new listings here. So the number of new listings in Plainfield for May of 2022 is actually 225. In April, it was 208. In March, it was 202. So again, we're seeing exactly what I said, more homes entering the market, but also more buyers entering the market. So if you are thinking of selling, it could be very advantageous to list your home sooner rather than later. There are active buyers out looking, and yes, mortgage rates went up, but keep in mind they were artificially low for the years leading up to where we are now. There have been people purchasing homes with 13, 18, 19% interest rates. So if you look at the historical context, mortgage rates are still low. This is an opportune time for many sellers to list a home months of May, June, July. With our market having some seasonality to it, if you list really in the latter part of the year, if history repeats itself, you as a seller would expect fewer buyers to be looking. If you are looking to buy, keep that in mind. Usually towards the end of the year, there are also fewer homes for sale, and if things continue where they are, it could still be just as competitive, but mortgage rates going up, and what we're seeing now is prices continuing to go up. So keep that in mind right here. Again, it's gone up a little bit since April, so take that into consideration. If you have any questions, if you are looking to sell, buy, invest in Plainfield or in any of the surrounding areas, let's chat, let's have a conversation about what you're looking to accomplish, and hopefully I can help you reach your goal. Thank you and have a great day.